What ladies and gentlemen. So, looky here. We've done some stuff. Yeah, so I've been playing. I probably played another 3 hours worth of time. I have died 2 more times. So, first note on dying. I really don't like the sleep system. Ooh. Lens flare. It's behind me. In front of me? I don't know. The way it works is, right, like, you move really fast, or faster when you're really well rested. That makes sense. But then, the further you go out, um, the that's good, right? Because you find more stuff. Yeah, I know my computer sucks at this game, but it's fun, and so yeah, that's awesome. But your vitality decreases over time, right? And so you get slower and slower. So you get out here, and you're pretty damn far away. Even further than this, because I'm talking 400 meters. Now, I've actually done something different. I went to the Mark III suit. I kind of just jumped right up to there. So it gives me plus 20 on all of those, I guess, which is extra resistance to all these things. Or something. I don't know. I don't seem to be able to get it past, like 100 on anything. Oh, hi, cow. Oh, yes, you can also use your tool. You can use your tool to kill these bastards, but your level 1 tool is not really a good one. So, and the way that this works is that there's a bunch of resources in the world, and like this one here is food, but it's being guarded by this dude. So, yeah, that's how that works. So, whilst, he's not really a big threat. These guys are usually guarded by the big stag-looking guys. And now this guy, these purple ones, these are awesome because they give you the best resources, but they're also guarded by a big asshole. Where is he? If he doesn't show up, I'm taking his stuff. And so I was working on a way to deal with them by kiting them around, but every time they throw their big rock, yeah, so this is where it gets awesome. Oh shit, I'm full of stuff. Nope, don't care. In fact, I really need the titanium. Gold, seeds, fridge, uranium, gold. Did I get the titanium? I got 1 titanium. Okay. I'm gonna keep the seeds. Though gold and uranium are also great, but oh, this is such a terrible opportunity. Well, anyways, there's gonna be more of these things around, but I need the titanium to get a. I'm trying to get this new mining laser. I don't think I can do it today, but because I need like I don't know, 15 or something. 2 titanium on that round. This is a good opportunity because oh shit, here he is. This dude hates me. He's gonna throw a rock. But I can't let him kill me. And I can't let him wreck this. No! See, that is bad. Okay, anyways, so that's bad. He hates me. That's, I don't know, that's an annoying thing because you work really hard to get that, and if you can't, oh shit, then it doesn't work out well for you. Gotta do a soft landing. So yeah, I don't know. That technique is that I jump, go just burn everything off, and then when I'm coming down, oh shit, I'm just, your jetpack recharges a little bit as you're flying, so you just use that little bit near the end of your jump to slow your fall, and then you don't end up hurting your leg. So back to base. So let's do this jumpity jump one more time. Ugh, probably hurt myself a bit. Okay, so what did we have? We had the hydroponics. I figured out hydroponics a little bit. You need all this stuff here with some seeds, but it takes quite a bit So that's why harvesting is good. So yeah, I built myself a door and some stairs, which is great. And the doors you just open with E, which is easy. Close them. I have to finish making this an actual building, but that's fine. Okay, then I moved on and I actually did get the storage things, which I guess I did show you. Some of this is for building the Mark III. So this here is an armory. I've got to get into this first. This is an armory. And so you can build, like this is where I built my upgraded suit, this one here. And the next thing I want to do, because you can build multi-tools that are better, and I started working on this one. Yeah. And really the only thing that's hard to get are these laser tube things, which is, I think that's the 2 one? Advanced one. So that's, yeah, so you need 4 of them, which is crazy. I didn't quite figure that out until after I started. But that requires 6 titanium. And this one requires this weird Zenyte, which I won't be getting for a while, so. But titanium is around. It's in those little weird nodes. It's just hard to get. Now, the first few I found were actually not too bad to get, but ever since then, in the same game session, those dang guys have been throwing rocks into their structures and wrecking them. So I haven't been able to get like the maximum out of them as I could. This is a stasis pod. This is cool because you get your health and vitality back, but you can press spacebar, like I said before, to recharge yourself for 8 hours. But if you want to interrupt it, you press E. Right? So bam. So yes, let's just get our vitality up to 100. Boom, and then we just get out. You don't need to stay in there the whole time. Just press E to get out. Did I have this thing before? I'm pretty sure I did. This is something that I built. So we have our level 2 stuff. I'm sure the next level, the 3, we'll be able to build better stuff. I needed to build some of this stuff. This level 2 fabric. With silver. Silver is really the only rare one, but I have tons now from killing those big purple circular structures. And there's these ones that look like kind of like an upside down teardrop with like holes in it. And they're guarded by this little like lightning bug looking creature. They're really small, but they kind of shoot like a little thing at you. I would recommend getting those and getting whatever. That's probably the level that is sort of the next thing. Those big purple things are not really, they're too advanced for what I'm doing. Basically what I'm getting at. What else can I say real quick? Upgrading, like, so everything in here, and I don't necessarily like this but it's kind of a way to allow you to, you know, build certain things, and I don't think the build tree is perfect, but they can tune that. So for example, this jack tool I got by unlocking it from, I don't know, something else. I think it was this corner thing. I don't know, it was weird. But for example, if I can see it, let's just go to mobility instead. The cockpit says that it is unlocked by building the jack tool. That does make sense, but on the other hand, like, meta, like, how do I, you know, where's this information coming from? Do I have this information, or is my built-in AI just like preventing me from doing it? What if I want to work in that direction instead of doing all this base stuff, right? Like, those are all low-level things I can build, right? I can build those sooner than I can build this suit that I'm wearing, but the game is forcing me to run around still on foot, right? Whereas I need to actually, I've cleared out all the higher level resources really close to my base, and it's trickier to get even further because of this vitality issue. Though this new suit I think is helping, but I've died a whole bunch of times by trying to gather resources really far away and then having to stumble home, because like that's the problem. You can run and get really far 500 meters away from your base, and then your vitality goes down, and then you start taking damage, and you're just in trouble. You can't move anymore. So, yeah, that really sucks. And I really don't like that part of the mechanic, but I'm sure it'll be tuned. It's just right now it's not perfect. Whew. Get up to a good clip there. I should probably build a new... see, it's getting all jittery because things are like loading in. And it just takes a long time. Yeah. So... that's a thing. Uranium, I should turn those into something. I don't have a spot for silicon? Come on, put it in there. So food, drink. So yeah, I don't know, now I've got things mostly figured out. I'll eat a little bit of that, take a drink of water. Yeah, it's kind of weird harvesting those weird purple things. Get a lot of meat out of them. I don't know. I guess their tissue is very meat-like. So I always rest before I go out because, well, if I don't, I run into that same problem. So let's go out one more time for this video, and then we'll just call it that. But yeah, getting a new jetpack would probably help too. Because if I were to get that, I could travel faster. And if I was to walk, I would be also able to not have as much stuttering lag. But once again, and I apologize for anybody who's just new to the channel and just checking this out, but I have a pretty high tolerance for this kind of thing. And I understand, like, this is an alpha build. Okay, there's one of those weird mushroom things. We're going to harvest that, and I'll show you these little lightning bugs. But unfortunately, it doesn't have the titanium I require. Just other precious metals like silver. Let's get this out. Yeah, and I definitely need to find a weapon. There he is. There's the little guy. He's the guard. He's the guard for this, and as soon as I start zooching it, he's gonna be like, shit, my I don't know, home is under attack. But you can usually get the first top parts off of this before this little guy catches you. But I don't think he does anything to this. And oftentimes you can just keep kiting them around so that you don't get hurt by them. Ouch! But this guy doesn't really even hurt that much. He's pretty weak. Unlike the big rock throwing dude, gorilla guy. Oh yeah, so this one here is the guard for this purple thing over here. And they're particularly mean. They're just, but they're not really, they don't really have a good attack. They don't have a ranged attack. They have to run over to you and stomp you. Like any good quadruped. My vitality is 88, so you have to really watch your vitality. I've also noticed that this is a thing. Any sort of edibles have this weird glowy thing happening. Like, I don't know, firefly-ish looking things. So that's an easy way to see them. And at night, you know, they stand out pretty well. But between the movement and the light, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I guess my last maybe comment on the lag is that just take it, you know, just listen to my voice. Listen to my voice and learn what you can from it. I know episode 2 was more me just running around, but if you haven't played the game, then just gather in the information and ignore it, because I'm sure your computer is better and it'll run better. Anyways, this is an iron node. Well, the last one I ran into like this gave me iron. 9 iron. Yeah, so iron is great. This kind of reminds me actually of Tiberium, if anybody's familiar with the whole Command and Conquer series, just like a mineral growing out of the ground. I don't know what evolutionary purpose this would have to have such a strange little structure. Okay, so I'm not exactly at the point of pain yet. But yeah, like by the time you get around 50 stamina, you better be heading home. Because you won't make it. See, right now I'm at 400, and like if I were to head home now, I'd probably be okay. Yeah, I'm on the verge of being able to build vehicles, so if I do another episode, it'll be after I've played for a while and get some more. Is this another lake? Or is this the same lake? Have I just wandered all the way around it? Kind of looks like I'm on the far side of it. Huh. Yep, I'm on the far side of it. Easy enough. Yeah, so I would probably be doing vehicles next episode just because it's at that point that I could... Oh, zip it, yeah, beastie. Build them. And like I said, you just have to keep building one thing to unlock the next, and that so it's not crazy complicated in that light. See, I'm starting to slow down already. I think almost a better mechanic would be to have it so that when you reach 0, that's when you should start taking damage, right? And yeah, see, right now, I guess you get these warnings, but they just feel, I don't know. They don't feel right. Like, it doesn't feel natural. I guess the way it affords you one way, but I don't know. Anyways, if I don't head back now, I won't make it back. Because I'll be dying. And yeah, your screen starts to go red, and you start taking damage from not sleeping. That, I think, is the thing that irks me the most, is that you take damage as well. Not being able to move is sucky enough. Having to worry about like dying, that seems a bit brutal. So I don't know, keep that in mind. Like, if I'm stumbling back, if I'm stumbling around because I'm tired, that's motivation enough to get back and sleep, but dying is shit. So oh, there's my base. Oh, and a rock just slowly spawned right in front of me. Hi there, rock. How's it going? So, yeah, see, now this is running now. Right? Like, now when you start to get down to, say, 20, it becomes really brutal. And then if you don't have enough health, like I think I got back with 10 vitality and 20 health, and I was in my little pod, and my vitality wasn't going up fast enough to prevent me from dying. So that was kind of crap. But in this case, I have 94 health. It's because I got, smashed by one of those big boulder throwing dudes. No, this button instead. But yeah, basically, yeah, and then you just sleep it off. The same with broken ankles. If you break your ankle because you're flying really high up in the air, and then you don't hit your little thruster to slow you down, you'll break your ankle, which is something that certain people are familiar with from 7 days. But then you can just sleep it off, and it gets better. I don't really know that I have much more to say about it right now. Those are most of the major lessons I've learned after playing for another 3 or so hours. I do like the game. The ambience is pretty cool. I'm sure it would be better with a bit better graphics on my part, but they need to optimize things, or I need a better graphics card. I feel like things spawning in, like there seems like there's a lot of things spawning in, but other games seem to have enough grids. But you know what? I'm not going to. I don't know what they're doing in the background, so we'll chalk it up to I need a better processor. Not a better processor, better graphics card. So, I'll try to do one more episode on building vehicles, and who knows, maybe one more after that about exploring the planet. But we'll see how much time I have, how much lag things are. I know there's tutorials on lots of things with it, but this game's pretty cool. And I hope it goes far. So, yeah. If you guys liked this video, give it a like. If you want to see more material from me, give me a subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.